You've heard it said before. Just be positive. Just think positive thoughts. Changing your limiting beliefs requires more or something different. Let's learn more. Our self image. Where did our self image come from? It's based on our experiences and primarily our childhood. Our self image has everything to do with how we see ourselves, which means it's internal. How we see ourselves activates how we show up in the world. Let's see what the keys are to living our best life. Despite our good intentions or our willpower, if we believe something about ourselves, it will come to pass. If you believe that you are a failure and that you can't do something, you will not be able to do it. Not because you're not physically capable, but because internally you believe it. Let's talk about how we can change that. So, change is an inside job. You've heard of imposter syndrome. That is because someone, despite the fact that they had everything they needed to be successful, they did not believe in their own head, in heart, that they deserved it. What we say to ourselves and what we believe about ourselves affects how we function. Let's change our language. Let's go. The author of The New Psycho-Cybernetics, Maxwell Maltz, talks about how he came to be in the business of psychology. He noted how his patients, some of them, despite the changes on the outside, they had not changed the way they saw themselves on the inside. So they still saw whatever they believed to be the deficit. So this is where we turn the page, where we put away the notion that we can't accomplish things. Every one of us has the ability. We all have the gene. We all have everything that we need to be successful. The difference is some of us have not tapped into it. Let's go get it. Let's find out how you can be your best self. What if we changed our language? What if we said, I haven't learned how to do that yet, versus I'm not good at that, versus that's just not what I do. How about we change our language? Did you know that most of our fears are tied to something that we just were lacking? And oftentimes it's a skill. Did you know that you could learn anything, that most things are not natural talents and abilities? They are learned abilities. So whatever it is you want to do, let's from this moment forward get out of our own way. Have you written a list of the things that you really wanted to do? This is the time. I want you to write a list. One half will be your professional goals. On the other side will be your personal goals. And in those personal goals, there has got to be some adventure. Or it may be adventure just for you. Go forth and be great. I want you to write down a quality or a characteristic about yourself that you believe that other people see you as that you don't particularly care for. And then I want you to write something about yourself that you love about yourself, that you also believe that other people like about you. And then I want you to think about where you learned those things about yourself. Where did it come from? I want you to give yourself a break. I want you to believe in you as much as you believe in other people. I want you to then write down a list of the people that you admire. I want you to research those people who have characteristics and personalities that you strive to be like. Research them and you'll find out that they have more in common with you than not. Well, this is where you can do your own research. I encourage you to pick up the book, The New Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. But come on back here to get more insight from Stephanie Wall, better known as your transformation architect, Speaker Stephanie. Don't forget to subscribe.